Howdy, howdy, folks, and happy Valentine's Day. A-Train here with you for another episode of Roller Coaster Tycoon. Now available on Steam, Roller Coaster Tycoon and, Deluxe Edition. And Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, Triple Thrill Pack. Go get you those, and then go get you some Open RCT 2. It's free. Download that, and then you can run them on your modern-day computer, like I am with mine. You see the Open RCT 2 logo in the upper right corner of the screen, so that's important. Go look for that. And get you some of this and get in on the Roller Coaster Tycoon. Yeah, it's a 26-year-old, 27-year-old game. Yeah, and it's still awesome and lots of fun. So go pick that up. It's cheap. It's like less than $10. And in fact, my coworker said, oh, yeah, it was like on Humble Bundle this week for like, just a single-digit number of dollars. So it's out there. Go get it and enjoy. All right, let's get into this. We are going to do some Dinky Park action today. Let's hit a quick pause here. Oops, as I just cleared the thing off the screen. All right, we're looking to take a small cramped amusement park. Are you not amused? Requires major expansion. To achieve a park value of at least $100,000 at the end of October, year number 2. Now let's see. Company value is $21,000 right now. So we are 1/5 of the way there with this little spot. Yeah, it's kind of small. It's dinky, you might say. Hey, Train, you're so funny. Now, I don't know. This is kind of like almost like a traveling carnival. You got the merry-go-round, slide, you got the little twist, you got the swinging ship, you got Ferris wheel. Observation tower, maybe you don't have that. But, gee whiz. This is just a little tiny amusement park in a very small space. So, mall parking lot, boom, done. There you go. There it is. Enjoy. Let's see what we're doing. I don't think we're charging for admissions. It said free, even though it looked like one kid paid to get in here. So now we got to evaluate real quick what's being charged for what. If we're going to charge per ride, I think we need to raise this up to $2. And we know the music's playing. That's good. Okay. Spiral slide, 80 cents. I'm going to go $1.50. What is this? I don't care. OneDrive for business. This is not a business computer. Let's see. Spiral slide. We can do some summer style music there. Music is nice here. That's always a good thing to hear. All right, now let's look at the 2.83 medium excitement. Means we should be able to charge a couple bucks for this. Could charge upwards maybe of $2.50. We'll try $2.20. And then the Ferris wheel is not going to be terribly exciting. Yeah. We'll run that up to about $1.50. Now we'll run that to $2. Swinging ship's going to give a little bit of excitement, but even then it's still low. We'll go $2.50 with it. And then we'll modify these as we check guest reaction. And then this is not going to be very much, so we'll go $2 with it. Okay, so now, there's the basics. All right. That said, we do not have some stuffs. So we're starting out with fruity icy stalls, pretty useless. Charge $1.50 for those. It's an ice cream slushy, not sure, drink or food. Fry stall, popcorn. I think you can get about $1.50, maybe $2 out of either. About $1.50, yeah, $2 maybe out of either of these. Restrooms go free. Information kiosk, got to have that. We're gonna plunk that up. Can't build while paused. Excuse me. All right, so in here, we're going to jack this up to $1. And I don't know what the weather holds. But we're going to take the umbrellas up to $10. And we're going to do blue. Cool. All right, did I open it? I did not. Boom. Now it's open. Okay, so now kids got something else to spend money on. All right, now the critical thing we need to do is get our development. We are going to do shops and stalls first and then hit roller coasters. Yes, I did take a gander at this. See what we're working with. All right, so now we'll show you. So we see the shops and stalls. We got the train. That's not going to do us any good. Here's all, obviously, except the car ride, which is not present. Thrill rides, got those. Water rides, who cares? And then we covered this. Now, roller coasters. We got the Woody, we got the Spinning Wild Mouse, and we got the Classic Mini, which means we can build a custom Classic Mini to get things up and going. That would be good. But what I really want to do is get a drink stall and then go for hopefully a steel looping coaster. Now, what's the trick? What's the but? The but is this. Boom. That's a pretty big but. It's a Dinky Park, but you've actually got all this land over here that you can buy and develop. Now, how do we get there? You have two options. We can go underground or we can go above ground. Okay. So like right here-ish at the edge of the park, I think you got to be 2 tiles above to make this work. So we'll start, this is 1 tile above already. Go that way. If we go up, oh, no, that's not even in the park space. Good golly. Let me point it that way. No, can't do that. So we got to back up 1 and start here. Nope, we can't go. Okay, so that tells me we have to go underground to go over that side. All right, that's cool. Which means we're going to have to buy land. So let's whip this out here and see how much money we can get. 20 grand. Okay, so we got some money. So I don't think we want to fart around with this section, but then again, maybe we do. Maybe we want to create a path that gets people over to this side, and then we can, start building a couple roller coasters, and that will, I mean, buying the land in and of itself, I think is going to do something for us. So if we go back to this, not that, what the hell am I looking at? Oh, park value. Our park value now is $53,000, just like that. I guess because we raised the rides prices. That's interesting, if that's the case. All right, so let's see if we can buy how much it's going to cost us. What are you doing? I'm getting financial summary. That's not what I want. This is what I want. Ah, this is what I was looking for. No, it's not. Whatever. Back to this. Look at this. Okay. So let's say the problem is the slides right here. So not the best location. If we could come from here though, we could dogleg around the slide and then drop underground. We would be popping out in line with this row right here. All right, that was 20 bucks. Oh, that's 20 bucks. That's actually pretty cheap. Oh, wait. Now here. Ah, there's the ticket. I knew there was something going on here. We don't have to go underground now. You can buy air rights over space. All right, there we go. So we have a corridor now to get over here. Okay, very good. So now let's see how much we... 940 bucks. There. 18 grand. All right, this is going to give us room to build a respectable size coaster. And really, I think if we can drag kids all the way back, I mean, I don't mind spending all the way down to 10 grand. We know we've got coasters in the inventory that we can plug and play and get this going. You know what I'm saying? That's the trick, is have that stuff available to you. Okay, So now we got all that space. Hooray and huzzah. And we basically got the same amount of money we had. All right, so apparently the boat, whatever, is broken. Let's drop a new handy person in. Let's drop a mechanic in. Let's drop a security guard in for giggles. Giggles. All right, Archie. Same name every time. I don't like that. I'd rather be today, Junior. Random name would be much better. All right, now see, these kids are all clustered up here. So now let's see what they're saying. Oh, we're not paying that much for this or that or the other. It's too crowded here. Yeah. Okay, nobody's complaining about it being... Okay, umbrella. Yeah, they're not... That... You're a dumbass. You'll pay, and you'll like it. All right, so one more question we have here is, if building a path... Okay, so we can't build it right above ground level, right? So let's start here, because this is 2 levels above. Oh, it's not lined up with... What an idiot. Go this way. Now, 1... Oh, yeah, so that'll work, okay? All right, there we got the drink stall. Mission accomplished. So now, we turn that off, and we go to roller coasters. We want the steel looping coaster. Mine Train coaster will work too. The key thing is we want a coaster that's got ride photos. Hang on. Excuse me. All right, so that resolves the question on the partially. Excuse me. It's a rainy day here in DFW today. So let's try this. Let's see how low, if we can just cut it. Oh yeah, we can just cut over. Can we just go across at ground level? Nope, we gotta go up. So we just have to go up 1 level, and then we can go across and down. Okay. Now, that said, we could just kind of maybe leave the slippity slide there, but I mean, there's a bunch of kids in line with it. Why are they not riding this? I want to go on something more thorough. Oh, I mean, there's a bunch of kids say it's a really good value. Yeah, they want to go on something more thrilling. Totally understand, kids. You know what? Hang loose for a second, and we will get you situated, okay? All right, cool? Cool. Probably need a bathroom somewhere around here. That might be a good idea, huh? What do you think? That looks like a good place for a bathroom right there, right in the middle of the park. And then there's no reason for kids to go beyond this point. They're going to be coming out of Purple Peril to get over there, so we don't need that. Turn that off. Go to this. Go this, red, boop, boop. Drop that right there and say, don't go here. All right. And then the other thing we could do is do similar. Boop, boop, and say, don't go there. And we could say, don't go here. All right, so that kind of limits kids to this path area here and to the entrance. All right, cool. And I suppose one more thing we could do is put one right here. And then we can put some benches out here, maybe. Oh, it ain't going to matter because... Well, that's a throw ride. All right, so we'll put benches, and then we'll put trash cans, and we'll put a trash can here. There's a trash can there. Put a trash can there, and then put a couple of benches down here. Okay, so that covers the basics. Now, my master plan is get a steel looping coaster and put that sucker right here. And it's going to be mostly confined within this space because we'll just do a launched one, and that'll work great just to keep it in space and keep the cost down. Let's see. So, I suppose we could put a... I don't know if kids are hungry yet or anything. I don't think so. They'd be complaining about it if they were. So what we want to do is get onto the whole concept here of expansion. Okay. All right, so we got this whole area over here. What are we doing? Roller coaster. All right, money says that's a steel looping coaster. This slide vexes me, but we can work around this. So let's set this up. We'll leave it in place. Oh, can't go that low. Now. All right, there's our connection over to the new section. All right, simple. Let's see what'll fit in this space. Roller coaster wise. Can we get Woody 2 in here? I don't know if we can. We can. Ha 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 ha. I love it when a plan comes together. Okay, so I'm going to put that right there. Start jacking our prices. $5 there, $3.50 here. Same price in the park. We are not doing Wild West style music. We are going to do... let's do techno. Sure. Okay, cool. All right, so now... how do we get over there from here? Hey, actually, let's set up our queue paths off of it first, because it's way up here. Now, that said, it doesn't have to be way up here. We're going to use the space around the coaster, excuse me, to save space. Does that make sense? This coaster has a ton of throughput. That looks like a good spot. And there's looping roller coaster. Hooray and huzzah. All right, now we go to thrill rides. We get the launch free fall tower, and we'll be good to go. All right, so there's that. Now, let's back this up one. There. Now here, we want to start working this direction. So this is going to be kind of the perimeter. Well, actually, oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's back up a step here. All right, so we can get to here. I don't know if we really need to get any lower. Maybe we do. Let's get to here. Perfect. All right. That'll work. So now we just need to get up to here. So here we'll do essentially the same thing we did on the other side. I'm not sure. We're going to see if this works. Okay, it's up one, down one, boom, confetti. All right, we got it. Sweet. Let's put some benches here and here. Right there. Yep, that works. Hey, you don't go here. Sign there. All right, I like it a lot. We'll put a trash can there, and then along here. We may well set up some food stuff on this space right here. Dang it, oops. Because that's trash cans. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Let's do... Let me think. Fences. Yeah. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is then hit the shift key and bring this up. Nope, actually we want the deal there. Okay, so we're gonna bring it up here. Ferris wheel's broken now. Okay, no worries. Nope, not there. Good. All right, that'll work. So now we brought those benches. I mean those fences in. Don't fence me in. And we'll just work down this backside here. Okay. And then we're going to add more this direction. Actually, we're going to work around the backside of it here. And from... Ooh. We actually kind of have a path to get through here. But that's... We'll deal with that later. Okay, so... Now, this is going to have a bunch of benches. Here, 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 here. And then the trash cans will be... Well, no, we don't need to put a trash can. There's 2 trash cans right next to it. All right, so that way it'll draw people off the path, right? And we found this out in the previous park that this layout works. All right, let's see. Shift up, boink, right there. I'm going to charge $2.50 for a bucket of popcorn. I think we can get away with that. And then we're going to charge $2.50 for soda. We're going to get a master idiot alert here in a second. Kids can't find so-and-so. Well, no shite. I haven't... Oh, this isn't testing yet. Oops. Okay. Boom. Drink stalls open. Popcorn stalls open. Okay. Kids are parading this direction at speed. Swinging inverter ship. Okay. Thrill ride. We can put that down here. We just need to get this open before they show up. Okay, and we're almost there. As soon as it comes in, we get stats. Stats mean open, go. All right. We're in business. We might move the slide down here. Because as it takes up 2 tiles, we can put the entrance on one side, the exit on one side, and then boop, boop, you know. That works out. Now, let's get a handy person. We're going to need them over here. And then we got to get this pathing done right. Set patrol area. Oh, you can minimize that. All right, that actually is going to be good. There and there. All right, that sets it for that part. That gets us to the corner. There, cool. All right, Lindsay, that's your space. Now, let's grab another handy person, and we're going to set them up in the food court area here. Now, we're going to... Oh, wait, that is a 4th space, isn't it? Perfect. Boom. All right, now. Haha. Now that I've gotten smart and decided to look at that. All right, there's the swinging inverter ship. I feel like maybe we're going to go back to another food thing. And then I think we're going to put one more person down this lower section here. There we go. That's it, kids. That's it. That's what we want to hear. Whoa, Nelly is working this space here. So we'll set Nelly's patrol area to include here, 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 here. Okay, Nelly should be from the food court down to the corner. All right, sweet. Now, that means we're going to need to designate space over there. And our number one priority is to keep this thing up and running. All right, that's going to allow our mechanic to get down to the ground level. And not much more. Okay. All right, so we have a long line for the slide here. I feel like we're going to move that now, and then we may reorganize that path. Oh, we got 3 spots over here. I did not realize. Oh, no, there we go. All right, so we'll do entrance here, exit here, slide. Yeah, we got the price already set. This will take care of the backside, and then I guess we're going to change it to blue. And then we are going to increase the number of kids who can ride it to 3. And yeah, nobody's going to want to go on it right now. All right, so now we take our mechanic, which I just missed clicking on. He's right there, and we missed again. Oh, I missed again. Oh, I missed again. Okay. Cool. I like it. Now that's going to create a little bit of space for kids to work through, but it's also going to kind of put them right into the food court area. I mean, in theory, we might could buy the airspace over this and open this up even more, but I'm not too fussed about that right now. Okay, cool beans. Where's my mechanic? Here he is. Linda. You. Okay, so now I think I saw. All right, so there is an assigned mechanic to the ride. Now let me click on this because I don't think these are going to show. Oh, it's going to show that there's a mechanic working the area. That's Archie. Okay, got it. Excuse me. All right, how are we doing here on Woody? We'll take the 02 off. How about $13,000 an hour? That's a nice chunk of change, huh? All right, now where did I look and see? Park value $75,000. All right, so we're moving on up. Cool. We don't have a lot of money to spend, but that's okay. We're going to work with this here. So our next trick All right, so It's Too Crowded here is really low on the priority list, which is excellent. Let's do this. There's a corner right here, and I think it would be a good spot. Wait, what? Why is that there? I goofed something up. Looks like a good place to tuck a bathroom into. All right, swell. What are we doing? Go-karts. That doesn't do us any good. There it is. We'll stay with thrill rides, though. Well, I think we'll stay with thrill rides. Do we still have thrill rides? Yep, we have thrill rides to research. Launch free fall should come up. All right, so we're up to 3150. Let's find where we can build the Der Looper. We're just going to do a custom version of it, though. Okay, that's going to get us stuck there. I have a plan. Great. Custer had a plan. Yeah, that ain't going to work. Okay, new plan. Did I do vertical loop? I did vertical loop left. Oh, it did go left. Oh, okay. Nope. We're good. Well, shoot. We're not where I want to be, though. I want to go one more square closer this way. Now, this should just be a matter of buying the air rights above the space. That's not the droid you're looking for. This is right here and right there. Okay, that should work. I don't like the looks of that. It's like the supports are up in the air. Oh, because they're over top of this stupid paths. You know what? If it's stupid but it works, it's not stupid, right? Right? That's what we say, right? All right, so don't need you. All right, we got the coaster built. Now we just need to set it up. So it's going to be in powered launch without passing station. We're going to go 40 miles an hour. 7 cars per train, that's what you want. Maximum length. And go. Okay, maybe we just saved us. Oops. Okay, so We didn't want to have that crash. That would have been bad. That would have been very bad. Okay, let's add this. And then here, we need airspace over this. And I'm going to try to make this look legit. Land rights over. So we need this tile, that tile, and that tile. Actually, can we do that? Does that work? Does that look totally stupid? No, that does not look totally stupid. That looks totally cool. Okay, sweet. Try it again. And this one, you know where we're going with this music. Dodgems, because that's the cool music. Yeah, we can go a little higher launch speed now. What do we want to call this coaster? Oh, we can go higher speed than that. I almost want to go to 50. Let's check this. I was thinking tiger stripe, or we make it orange and black. That'd be something different. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We like this. These are good numbers. Very good numbers. You know what? Screw it. That's good enough. All right. So let's do, we'll make it pretty here in a second. Hey, we made it. We accomplished the scenario already. Who knew? All right. Let's keep playing. I'm looking like I have a really chill weekend here, gang. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe, because we're probably going to be doing another episode here later. I need the trees out of my way. I can't see through the vegetation. Oh, that's right underneath. Oh, no. This next step goes this way, and then it goes down again, and then it goes flat, and then it goes down again, and then it goes flat. And then we're... Oh, that's stupid. We don't like that. Boo. I like having a little support structure there. All right, so we can do that, and then we go that way, and then we can drop it down. And then we come out, and we got support structure. Hooray. Okay. Hey, yo. Archie, check it out, dude. You got a set workspace now. You're working on this ride and this ride. That is your life going forward. Purple Peril. Okay. Hey, you know what? We just came up with a different name. So the Purple Peril is right next door to... What should it be? What would make sense? The Purple Haze. That's right. You know what? I'm going to fade that. I like... And the rails, we're going to fade those. Oh, that wasn't the rails. That was the spine. And then, yeah. I mean, this baby is just purple. We'll even go lavender on... Nah, that looks stupid. Let's go with the light color. And canvas tent. Sure. Excellent. We need a name here. So you have the Purple Peril and the Purple Haze. Could be the Purple Nurple, too. That would be kind of funny. Purple Haze all in my brain. Lately things, they don't seem the same. Little Jimi Hendrix. All right, we're going to work with, we're going to use a yellow path because why not? We need a lot of path because this runs a lot of people through. The throughput here is going to be crazy. So we'll go over here. Yep, we'll go all the way to there. Oh, wow, that actually lines up right next to Purple Peril. But I don't want it there. You know what? We will line up next to Purple Peril. Yeah, I do want it there. Okay, relay that order. Boom. Set. Ready? Open this sucker up. Why is it closed? There we go. All right. Now what are we working? We got launched free fall, so now we can shift back to shops and stalls. Now, we got big time ride on this side of the park, big time ride on this side of the park. Look at how long the queue line is. But let's see how fast it's moving. 4 minutes? Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We want to catch kids. You want to make them wait. All right. I never thought of it this way, but let's equate this. This is what you call the radio wait. What is a radio wait, A-Train? Well, if you've ever called into a radio talk show, there could be no one else on the line. And unless it's late night and the host is just really cool, they are not going to just put you on the air. Okay? They're going to make you wait because they know they've got a captive audience for a period of time. Does that make sense? So the host will, and if you have a deal where it's, you could call in with the best point in the world and they may move you ahead of other people, but realistically, you're probably going to be on hold. Let's make the sign purple. You're probably going to spend some time on hold. Okay? And it's annoying as hell. But you want to get through and actually talk and be on the radio, become radio famous, you will wait because that's how it works. All right? Now we need to probably assign Bernard's over here. Bernard's way over there. Bernard is not where we want Bernard to be. So yeah, so you're going to have to do what I'll call the radio wait, which is you're going to have to wait. Not necessarily your turn, but they keep people on hold for a reason. So, what does that mean? What exactly does this have to do with this, A-Train? The longer they keep you on hold, on wait, they know the longer you're going to be listening to the show. Otherwise, you may get through, you make your point, and then boom, you go grocery shopping. These people in these long-ass queue lines, as long as they keep moving, all right, they are not on the paths. Therefore, it's not a motion simulator. Oh, perfect. I just kind of created a little bit of space over in this corner right here. And that gives us an all-weather ride. Another one that's better than this. Do you see what I'm saying? Am I making sense here? Do you understand the word coming out of my mouth? All right, we're going to do this different than... Actually, we're going to go here. There. Entrance there. Exit there. When We're not going to do. We're going to do throw riders. So yeah. So all these people, there's there may be 100 guests in this queue line and 150 in this queue line. You know where they're not? Not out on the pass, right? They're a captive audience. They're not going anywhere. And so that's a good thing. All right, let's get the path made here. Yep, that'll do. You know what? Heck with it. I think it looks pretty good the way it is. Purple haze is broken down already? Son of a... What's the problem? Restraint's stuck open. Boo. Don't like that. All right. Get, shoot. He just moved. There he is. Archie. Archie! Archman. I'm going to let you be able to walk up the path here. To get the thrill riders. Okay. Arch, you have 3 things to work on. That's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And if I had the room, and I do, I could just scoot the merry-go-round over one tile and put the exit facing off there, and then move the entrance queue. And actually, I'd probably make the entrance queue go this way. And then I could put that on Arch's ledger too. And then you just basically have this area right here. Not a bad idea. Not that we need to worry about it because we're done. DUN done. But yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. 3,300 kids. Like queue time 3 minutes. $20,000. That's how you get her done. And then if we wanted to, now if we want to create something in this space that, is going to give us an all-weather option, we'll come back in and we'll do Flying Fortress. Actually, I'm going to put it this way. Do the entrance on this side, do the exit over here. Yep. All right, and we're going to do Avenging Aviators, which we call Flying Fortress. No, you know what? I have a better idea. We're going to change it up, and this is cool. All right, so we'll do the red there, and then we're going to do the army green here. Wait, that's a canvas tent color. You know what? That's fine. Change this to the army green too. Wait, was that the right color? That's not the right color. Blockhead. You need gray. I have an idea. Let's see what kind of music we want to play. Ragtime would seem kind of cool. All right. Ready? We're going to keep the red path because you'll know why in a second. All right. And we're ready. We're ready. Yep, we're ready. Go. And we're going to change this to... The Tuskegee Airmen. There we go. Awesome. I like it. A little history there. A little different from Flying Fortress. Maintenance dude, or maintenance chick, whoever you are. Where are you? Linda. Yeah, you. All right, we can get Linda's patrol area and just include. That's not right. I need. Oh my, there, that got it. Okay. Okay, the path is included, and I can see a tile here included, which means this is included. Okay. There we go. So now we got an all-weather ride over on that side. We could probably set up a snacky cake thing or something. Unknown. Oh, balloon stall. That's not what we wanted, but hell with it. Balloons work. Balloons are money. So let's set up a balloon stall or two. Let's put it right here at the exit. And we'll charge $1.50. And we'll make those red balloons. Actually, no. You know what? Random colors. Doesn't matter at this point. And then we'll put one right here, too, because you got two different rides, and you're about to have maybe a third coming off of that one walkway. Actually, this over here should be purple. There's too many crappy colors. I wish you could... Oh, yuck. We got some pukiness going over here. Best value park in the country. Woohoo! Sweet. We need a... Oh, it's just out of their range. All right, so we're going to put you right here. And you're going to do the front walk entry back to here. There. All right. That may not be the most efficient deal, but it's a deal. All right. You want to know something more thrilling than Cloud 9? I've got a deal for you. We are going to undo and redo. No, we're not. Yep. Nope. Nope. No. Yep. Yep. We are. Oh man, this path is nasty. Although, no, it's garbage. All right, there's our cleaning person heading that way. Now they just turned around and went that way. So I need one more handy person, and they're right where I want them to be too. Nope, I don't want you going that way. Trash cans are full. There you go. We need something better than popcorn. Although kids are buying the hell out of popcorn. Let's see how much money we're making on this. Hell yeah, $1,400 an hour. So I'm talking to boot. And drinks are only making $4.48. That's not too impressive, but you know, whatever. Is ragtime urban style? That would seem rather inappropriate. Let's do Dodgems. Now, we don't have... Oh, shoot. That's the same color umbrella as the other side. What was the last message we got? Purple Peril has broken down. That's okay. It's okay. Guys, I hope you're enjoying the show. If you are, please drop us a like. Share with your friends. Let them know about the channel. Let them know about the Roller Coaster Tycoon Rebirth. Open RCT2 makes this possible on a modern machine. So get you some Roller Coaster Tycoon, some Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Get the Deluxe Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. Get triple thrill pack for RCT2. And if I do another video today, I think I'm going to do an RCT2 video. I'm kind of feeling the need for speed or something to that effect. Cut and boo. All right, screw you guys. I have a plan. But it won't work right here unless I elevate up above everything. Oh, you know what? Carousel's almost done. Let it finish out, and then we're going to make a move with it. Cotton candy. Okay, cool. I'm telling you guys, this is, look, 20 grand an hour. Ta-da. Okay, that's all you gotta do. Steel looping coaster. Build you a pre-built wooden coaster with stats that look like this. You know, for medium excitement. Intensity doesn't have to be high. The excitement's the key. Nausea being medium. For this, you just got to make sure you've got a drop of at least 29 feet, 2 drops, 22 mile an hour top speed, 1,214 feet of track. Boom. That is 1,214 feet of track. See how small space that takes up? Okay. And at least a 0.1 negative G. We are at 0.6 negative. All right. So if you build something like that, you'll be able to charge $5 to ride it and $350 for your on-ride photo, you know. And it's dropped off only because it rained. So if we want to goof with that a little bit, go here and we'll do a ad campaign for Woody. And as long as it doesn't rain, we'll be okay. I'll pull kids in and over there. Now, how okay, I have a plan. Safest park in the country. All right. We like that. Uh-oh, that kid's on the loose. You get back on the path there? There you go, kid. You didn't intend to go there, but that's okay. All right, the carousel is now done. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to move it, and we're going to move that, that, and that. Okay, we're going to move it over here. And yeah, that'll work. Let's put the entrance right here. 4 tiles to get in the entrance, put the exit right there. Test it. $2, fine. That's gonna, I mean, that's gonna eliminate use of this space, but I'm not too fussed about that. First off, we've already accomplished the goal of the scenario. Second, we got a kid on the loose here who can't seem to find his way home. Yeah, glad you think so, kid. Here, let me put you right there, and you can figure out where you want to go. All right, so now we'll take we could go straight here, but that seems like a colossal waste of space. You know what I'm saying? So we could go like this. Cool. And then open it up. Boom. And then our mechanic type, wherever he is, if we just click on this. Oh, balloon. All right. All right. Archie now has 4 rides. And then we're going to hire a new mechanic. Set them over here. And just kind of that basically covers those 3 rides. Okay, and we're going to add a 4th one here. There's the observation tower, right? Yeah. Cloud 9 still hasn't been fixed. Cloud 9 is being fixed as we speak. I just fixed that issue. Entrance is going to go here, exit right here. Okay. Test it. Oh yeah, that's way short. Go. Way short. Much better. 60 miles an hour. That should be good. I like getting to the second to the top thing because you're never going to launch to the very top of the tower. We're still not there. You know what? Then the tower is too tall. Beautiful. That's where we want to be. All right, we'll do, actually, we're not going to do techno. We'll do rock style 3. We'll do the colors here in a second. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and do pricing. $4. Okay, now, I'm not going to have a ton of queue line here to work with, but we'll call this the Green Goblin, and we'll make it, and we'll just call it the Green Machine. You know what? Green the gills. They're gonna make you want to. Oh, there we go. It's already up and running. That's right, I forgot. All right, so we need to put some benches right there. Boop, boop. And we don't need to put a sign there. I mean, they only got one tile they can go out of. Our mechanic was over here a second ago. Where'd they go? I saw them. Where did I see them? Oh, there he is. Oh, hold it. Chris. Do you? No, he does not. All right, so let's take this down to 2 by 2. Boom. Now he's got green in the gills. So you got that covered. And then we actually take this off and this off. I want them staying exactly on the path. So now I've got that squared away and figured out. Pop the balloon. And there's ducks too. Shoom. I feel sick. Myrna Geish. Green in the gills is a really good value. Well, hell. Pay $4.50 for it then. Now, the thing is, newer rides are going to make the old one can't afford big boat. Well, that sucks. Now, you want a Dinky Park? This is a cool Dinky Park because now you've got every kind of ride. You know what I'm saying? You got your gentle rides. You got your thrill rides. Your gentle thrill rides. More, extreme thrill ride. Very extreme thrill ride. Again, the gentle ride over here, and then you got your coaster. And we've also got, food court. So basically, this park is really in good shape. Even in the original space, we'll put that bathroom right there. All right, let's see here. What's Woody doing these days? 15,000? Okay, not bad. We could put something else over here to draw more traffic. And if we're going to do that, then I think I see exactly... Whoa, what? Bleh. Gross. We got a cleanup person in the area. We do. We'll grab them. Oh, nope, that's not it. They're walking up the hill. How far are they going to walk up the hill? Nellie, you going to make it there, Nellie? Are you going to make it, Nellie? No, Nellie is not going to make it. Nellie, straight to puke. Kids are going to start looking at their shoes and going, this path is disgusting. Oh, Nellie couldn't get there because I goofed up Nellie's patrol space. And now we can fix that. Done. Okay, Nellie's good to go. Now Nellie will cover it. So that one square right there was not covered, and now it is. So now that area should stay clean. All right. So I'm thinking we could put us a mini. What we got? Steeplechase, which means we're out of... No, we're not. What other thrill rides do we still have? What thrill rides do we have? Go-karts? Oh, 3D cinema. It's probably what is still outstanding. Okay, no worries. That said, let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go with Bumblebee. And see if Bumblebee will fit in this space. Bumblebee will not fit in this space, but it will if we buy one more row of tiles. So that's easy enough. Steeplechase. Boo. That's boo. Not a cool coaster. All right. So now we could do Beetlebug. Now, again, this is going to show you two very similar designs. Nope, that's not what we're looking for. If you look at Beetlebug and you look at Bumblebee, pretty similar design. Beetlebug is just, it's a kiddie coaster. It runs through twice. It's lower intensity and all that stuff. And it's a good little pre-built. But now the only problem is the junior coaster like this doesn't have the on-ride photo section. So that kind of sucks. You know what? We can make this better. Wait a second here, and I'm going to make this better. How are you going to make this better, A-Train? Right where that tree is. Okay, right. Give me this. Right where this tree is. That tree. 1, 2. Okay, cool. Now, let's go back to Bumblebee. And presto, Bumblebee goes in that space. Well, that's great, A-Train, but what's the point of what you just did? Oh, you know what? That's a fine point because I didn't actually get it where I wanted it. All right, so I need to lower the land down on this end as well. Down here. Now let's see if that gets that, because I'm trying to get it to sit down in the ground a little bit. All right, there. It's still not. Okay. Maybe this is because of. What's this because of? Yeah, see, because that would be sitting on the ground. Seems to be the problem, officer. Let's try getting this 1, 2, 3, 4, this row. That's reasonable. Come on. Sit a little lower. You're not sitting a little lower. Purple haze has not been fixed. Wait, what? Hold on. What the hell? What's his nuts? Carousel hasn't been fixed. All right, he must be trapped. I must have screwed up something about his path. All right, we need to see through rides. Where is he? Here he is. Archie's not getting up the hill. Which means, there it is. There's the problem. Fixed it. Let's get rid of those. Get rid of those. That we need. That we need. Okay, that should take care of it. Responding to the carousel breakdown. All right, that's going to take too long to get Purple Haze back in order. And then, okay. All right, that guy now has Purple Haze. Naughty, excuse me, Nettie. Nettie just has Purple Haze, and now we can reset Archie. We're going to take Archie off of Purple Haze and Purple whatever the hell, Nurple. And Archie can come up here and just work the top of the hill. Archie's workspace is really here to here. That's it. That's all he's got in mind, is that literally from exit to exit. 3 tiles. What a job. Wait a minute. Why? Oh, shit. Nelly can't get... Okay. Up. Hold on. I got it. Hang on. I got you. Give me a second. Damn it. Turn the frickin' vegetation off. There. Now Nettie's all set. Purple Haze. Kid's been sitting on Purple Haze for like half an hour. They probably pissed their seed already or something. Been queuing for Purple Haze for ages. Yeah, because I hadn't gotten it fixed. Now we got it fixed. All right, so watch out for those little traps. If you've got these goofy little, you know, curly, twisty paths, you know, if you're building up like I have with this one. All right, so restraints were stuck closed is what the problem was. All right, we're on a test run here real quick. Purple Haze is making no money. Because, yeah. Oops. Because A-Train done goofed up. Purple Peril. There. That looks better. All right, now let's watch how quick the money goes up, because that queue line's full. Crazy full. All right, now the money's coming up. Yeah, I know. I was working on Bumblebee. We'll get back to it here in a second. Oh, you know what? We don't need that sign there anymore. Back in the money-making game there. Let's pay off half the loan. Okay. That's fixed. I think we've got our issues in those regards fixed. All right, let's get back to this here. We've got Bumblebee. I want Bumblebee to sit down lower in the ground, and it's not working with me here. What can I possibly eke it? Nope. All right. Oh, I know what it is. I know what we're going to do, Ferb. I think this will fix it. Could be wrong. It's happened once before this week. There we go. That works. Okay. So now what are we going to do with it? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take out this track section here at the bottom. just like this. Boop, boop. Boop. And then we'll massage the, I know, I goofed it up, kind of. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that right there, and that's okay. I think we'll, I don't even need to mess with it. We'll just, there. And it's fixed, just like that. Now, that being said, now we got a tunnel. That's all we need. Now we can kind of fart around with it a little bit. There. Kind of slope that. Slope that. Sweet. So that makes that a little more exciting, right? Medium excitement, medium intensity. Very good. Works. Now, let's build a path here. This looks like we're only one tile above this, which could be problematic. Unless we do a little something with the land, like this, and like that. And then we take classic stand-up roller coaster. You know, I haven't built one of those. Maybe we'll fart around with one of those here in a minute. Oh, it's testing. We're going to put the entrance here. That's got to be one tile up. You know, I had this built up earlier. Remember that? I remember that. All right, we're going to have this path now come down a little bit. Okay, there's that. And then we got to deal with this. which isn't exactly what I wanted to do here, but I think that's 2 tiles down. So we could have it, for now, just do this. Let's do modern style. I don't want to add more space to Lindsay. We'll go ahead and hire a new person. Excuse me. And for now, yeah, you are trapped. That is your space, Abdul. And I think I'll put another restroom right there. .374 medium. Medium. Those are pretty good stats. Excuse me. There's a lot of kids winding up over here where Bumblebee is. Now, in theory, I mean, the scenario is complete. We don't need to fart around with this. I may goof with this, you know, offline. A bunch of kids taking pictures, which is super cool. Bumblebee's line is full. But ideally, what you'd want to do here is make this a loop. I mean, we could take this. This would be a good spot to actually take this down for a boat ride. So if someone, you know, wasn't too bajiggity with this, Bumblebee looks too intense for me or whatever, they can go down and take the boat ride, right? Actually, that's a pretty freaking good idea, A-Train. Why don't you just do that? Okay. Actually, that'd be dumb. Disgusting. Oh, no, we got disgusting paths. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Full pause. See-through rides. See-through invisible guests. If I find some destruction, you know what's going to happen. You know what happens next, kids. Okay, doesn't look like there's any destruction. Okay. So basically, it's just this little area right here. So yeah, kids are coming off here. Go, you walk through, blah, 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 and path's disgusting. Okay, I get it. We got this captive set up over here. So that looks like the problem area. All right, we can fix that. That's easy peasy lemon squeezy. What's not? Shoot. Oh, Alma does not have that one tile to sweep that little issue up. Alma also does not have something, because Alma should be covering the space over here. All right, plus we're getting issues with the trash down here. All right, that takes care of that part. Oh, you've got no assigned space. Well, guess what, Kathy? Now you do. And now you're stuck. And now you're fixed. And now you're stupid. All right. Oh, oi. Oi. Cynthia, what is your AO? AO. Oh, no way. Okay. Cynthia is taking care of the trash cans. And now, okay, I don't think she had that one corner. So again, some of this path stuff you gotta take a good look at. Make sure it doesn't get, kind of goofed up. We got the bobsled coaster, which just takes up way too much space. Why is nobody riding the Ferris wheel? Dude, I'm not paying that much. Oh, they can't afford big boat. Can't afford. I want to go on something more thrilling. Oh, there it is. I'm not paying that much to go on Ferris wheel 1. That's what we were looking for. Colors on this thing are awful. There. That's better. All right, we still only have one food court. Because we haven't gotten pizza or hamburgers yet. Okay, I had a plan here. I have a cool plan here. I do not have a cool plan here. My cool plan just went sideways. Okay, no worries. I had a cool plan, and it went sideways. But that's okay. We're going to work around it. We're going to make this work. What was your cool plan, A-Train? I was going to have the path go over top of part of it and then have it drop down and then have the actual boat ride entrance on this side. And then kids would come out and dink around out here. But that's okay. So now... actually, I think this works. So what this is doing is building guardrails. Corkscrew roller coaster. Sweet. Now we can do a micro with that and make even more money. Okay. I screwed up. Damn it. Yeah, you know what? No, we're not in too bad shape. This is a pretty easy fix here. Back. Okay. Now I've got to do a little razzle dazzle here. Yeah, I forgot to put a stupid... You know what? I did that backwards. Now that I think about it. That was dumb. Okay. Well, we can fix that too. I think. I may just have to redo the whole thing. Hang on. Okay, let's try this again. Actually, we want to go straight. Then we'll make the turn. Then go straight. Nope, that went too far. Actually, I don't think we even need that. What we need now is to take this out and then put that in. That'll be fine like that. Okay, I think we're good. Now, that puts the entrance on this end. So then we can turn this into queue line. There. There's a bunch of kids coming down this way because they're like, hey, what the hell is this? A new ride? What are you doing? All right, there you go. Boat hire 1 is open. Let's make the colors a little more visible. Cool. Now our mechanic right here can actually get up there and fix that easily. I missed it. All right, Abdul. There. Now Abdul has access. What is that music playing up the hill there? Is that we could do the, oh, that is the water style playing. That's the modern style, isn't it? Yeah, we'll just have modern style kind of dominating this area sound-wise. All right, cool. That's a little bigger than it needs to be. That's okay. Oh, oi, oops. Minor technicality. There. Ooh, vertical drop roller coaster. Yeah. I haven't gotten those on too many parks yet, if any. Well, we got just a bunch of money, too. Hell, we might as well buy the rest of the land. All right, that cost about 10 grand, but that's okay. We got the money. Vertical drop coaster. Oh, we got the corkscrew too. You know what we can do with the corkscrew coaster? Put one right here. Or we could put it kind of over here and you gotta go to 70 cents. So stupid. They're seriously not going on for 70 cents? There we go. Come. Let's test something. It works. But what if, and it still works. Okay. If it's stupid, but it works, it's not stupid. Right, kids? That takes out the support for that loop, though. I don't like it. But what if okay, that's okay. We can work with that. Hey, train, what? You're building the foot. Purple Haze is in the way. Okay. Wait, what happened here? Okay, this will work. I'm trying to build something a little more legit than just a micro coaster. Okay, so that puts that in the way. All right, so this still doesn't work. Crap. Okay, I will make this work. Let's turn this way. Let's get rid of this tree. Burger bar. Hey, finally. We got some legit food. Because while popcorn, I'm sure, is blowing it up. It's not bad. And this is the only food and drink stalls I've got in the park. But they're right in the middle. Path is disgusting. Oh, we got another disgusting path. Where? Nope, 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 nope. Well, it's not disgusting over here. Oh, pukey path. Yikes. Hey, yo, yo, yo. Not, yeah, Carl. Carl, get over here. Oh, man, we've had some vandalism. All right, that fixes that problem. Again, it was a situation where I did not make sure that the worker had full access. All right, back to this space right here. If I think I almost ought to push the swinging ship further back to the corner. And then we can actually do a little something, something with this. So you know what? Let's do that first. Because this works here. What we'll do is we'll do a flippy-do switcheroo on the path. Okay. There we go. Now that opens this up. Oh, nope, that's good. Oh, nope, that's not good. I need this out of the way. Okay, that's got that fixed. Now let's get our mechanic. Who's going to have a super easy job here. Oh wait, no, you don't need to go down that way. You just need to go down that way. Same. I didn't move the exit. Exit is where the exit was. Okay, now let's see how we can fiddle faddle with this. Okay, we can put the exit right there. What we want to do here. I don't have enough room to get into a vertical climb, I think. Unless I do, okay, photo section, half corkscrew left. Okay, that's a little more. This is not going to work here that way, but that's okay. That goes there, sure. Okay, now we run blue over there, green over there, yellow there. Compact inverted. No, not you. We'll come back to that. All right, let's see. So we do... All right, that just gets us to... Oh, wait. I see what to do. Hang on. Okay, I think that works. Actually, this will have a ton of throughput, so whoops. All right, but it's not connected. There, now it's connected. Okay. All right, Chris K, let's set your patrol area, add this. Okay, uh-oh, we got a pukey path, but here comes a cleanup person. Very good. Now, what do we do here is we set this up for powered launch without passing station. We drop this down to minimum speed. Oh, man. Oh, that's okay. Wait. Yes, this is okay. We can work with this. Hang on. Back this up. Back this up. Make that another station platform. Then go picture. Let's see if we can do the half corkscrew left large. We cannot. So we'll just do the small. And that's it. So Powered launch, 22 miles an hour, minimum speed. Actually, I think we can pick that up a little bit more. Now there's 2 cars per train, and go. Yep, we can pick that up. Yep, seems stupid. Look at the stats. That's a micro coaster. That's something I learned from Marcel Valls on his channel. And with those stats, we can charge like $450. Plus, we get on-ride photos. And hit. I got a name for it. Spaceballs da Costa. All right, kids are plowing onto it. Awesome. And we fit something in that space. Now I need to make sure, in case kids puke on that path, we have that space covered. So let's check this. You, Alma. And we'll just add those 2 tiles there. Eliminate places where she doesn't need to go. All right, cool. Spaceballs da Costa. We probably could have punched the launch speed up 2 more miles an hour. Can't afford Spaceballs. I can't afford Big Boat. Spaceballs da Costa was great. You want to go on something more thrilling than Cloud 9. Have you not been paying attention to what else is available? It's not like they're not in bright, pretty colors all around you. If you don't want to go on Cloud 9, you got this big green tower thingy here, this big purple thingy here. I mean, you know, not to mention if you look across the way, you'll see this big yellow and black thingy and this big brown thingy. So, you know, I'm just saying, open your eyes, kid. The answers lay all around you. All right, Purple Haze just shut down for a second there. Still making 14 grand. Love it. Okay, we'll put it through a quick test. Probably had a safety cutout due to stuck restraints. Thrill Riders is looking pretty good. 7 minutes, that's kind of a long queue line, but you don't want to be any longer than that. 4 to 5 tiles is about all you want a one of these motion deals to be. And if kids are kibitzing about it, we'll put those up. All right, awesome. It's kind of weird. We only have 807 guests. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 roller coasters in the park. Kids don't want to pay to go on the slide, I guess. It's $1.50. They want to go on something more thrilling. I get it, but I don't see anyone jumping in line, which means it's probably a price issue. Guys, I hope you're enjoying the show. If you are, not only happy Valentine's Day, but please give us some love with a like. Share with your friends. Let them know about the channel. Let them know about the Roller Coaster Tycoon games, now available on Steam. Yeah, they're 25, 26, 27 years old. And Open RCT2 has given them new life. So you can get the games for like less than $10, maybe even less than $5. And then... get Open RCT2, download it, put it on your machine, and then it will allow you to play the games. It will draw the assets from the games, but it runs the program to go on modern Windows systems. Let's change this up a little bit and do the that's kind of cool. Ooh, I just had a different idea. We could change it to this and call it there you go, black ice. All right, cool. How's our this one could be tricky. This one we might have too much. 7 minutes? No, we're doing okay. Oh, 8, 6. Oh, it just got shorter. Tuskegee Airman was great. Let's put some Hoopa Joops. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. You know what I'm going to do here? Check this out. Put a burger bar here. $3. Yep. And then we're going to put some sodas here too. Covers us for 3 rides, and I mean 2 of them are coasters. So then what we'll do is do this. There we go. I just need to make sure this person, Lindsay, has this covered. Got it. And we got a bathroom right down here. We got a bathroom right down here. Information kiosk there. More food and drink up here. Bathroom right here. We got bathroom down here. I see some Vomitola Comani here. Let's see what we can do about this. Yep, that's not in a patrol zone. So who is this? Bernard. Once again. It's always Bernard. The vomit's right at the start of the path there. Nope, I don't want that. We're done with you. There we go. So we got a bathroom right there. All right. I mean, it's not like I don't have space over here. I, could fit something into, but not really. We could do another micro coaster or something. We could do another micro coaster or something. Could do something that dives into the ground and farts around and then poof comes back up out of the ground. Be an underground coaster. I don't really feel like that. How's Purple Haze doing? 15 grand an hour. How's Spaceballs DeCoaster doing? 10 grand an hour. And then there's this whole separate park over here. Woody's only making 8 grand an hour. And Bumblebee is making, so between them they're making about 14 an hour. If we advertise for Woody, it would draw more people back to that section of park. That would be this, and this, and then this. That'll pull kids back over that way. I'm going to make a little modification here. There's a bunch of empty seats back in the food court. So I'm going to take these seats out. That way kids aren't sitting in this main corridor here. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of room for benches here. Now we can put that there. And then there's a full trash can which they're getting emptied right as we speak, which works out. But you see what I'm talking about there? Aside from trash cans, this is just all walk along here. So yeah, everything looks nice and neat now. Cool. Dinky Park. Not so dinky anymore. Oh yeah, we talked about doing a vertical drop coaster, which seems more appropriate for a bigger park, but vertical drop coaster seems bigger for more appropriate for a bigger park. What do we got another roller coaster in design? Holy crap. Mine Train. All right. Well, hell, whatever. Keep it coming. Keep it coming full steam. Too sweet to be sour, too nice to be mean. Compact inverted. All right, vertical drop. Oh, this kind of vertical drop. Oh. This would not work. We need 4. Wait a minute. We have 4 tiles. Oh, that's going the wrong way. Darn, didn't get up high enough, quick enough. Well, if you're 2 tiles up, shoot. That is not going to work. Hey, Train, what the hell are you doing? Beats me. Not really sure. Just kind of dinking around with this. Oh, we're too high up. Oops. Any chance I can brake a left and helix down large? No chance. That's right over top of the balloon stall, which I can move. To there. Okay. That got us there. Now, I want to go back to the underground view. And I need to see through rides. And I need to turn this way. And now I need to unsee through rides because I can't see what I'm looking for. That's not what I was looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, it looks stupid, and it may be, but let's see what we can do with this. Oh shoot, we lost a, that was the block break. Okay, let's see what we got here. 2 trains, 3 cars per train. Okay, very good. Lift hill speed. Okay, cool. Let's try it. If it's stupid, but it works, it's not stupid. Hey, oi! It works! How about that? Actually works really good. I think the stats are going to be pretty good for this. Zoom into the underground. Nice and smooth. Nice up. Zoom. Come around. Come down. Little picture. A little ease into the turn there. It's probably going to have a little bit of intensity or some lateral G in that last turn. Oh, that's not bad at all. I dig it. Okay. It's only 2.19 lateral Gs. That's just that last turn. That's not bad at all. I mean, we may be able to reduce that further by just upping the speed on this, or we could drop the speed. I don't think we need to. Okay. Well, if it's stupid, but it works, it's not stupid. Okay. So, we're going to blue. Why am I not getting connectivity out of... Oh, I know, because it's right where the track comes through. Okay. So I probably need to put the entrance here. That would make sense. And there we have it. Ah, there. Okay. Back up, drop it down. Do we need to drop it down right there? I don't know if we do. We don't. Okay. So this gives us more room to work with. So we're going to go this way. And then we'll drop it down. And then we'll go out this way. And then we need to do this side. And now we got to figure this out. Because now we're at the coaster. Oh, wait. I think we can do this. Wait. Back up, straight, go. I don't think this is going to work either way. It is not going to work either way. Shoot. Well, nuts. This works. We need to be 10 feet higher, I think. So what can we do to fix this? What can we do to fix this? What if we went back this way and then came back this way? That might work. Okay. 3D Cinema finally came up. Okay, that should be the last of the thrill rides. Yep, the coasters and thrill rides are done. Okay, here we go. I have a plan. All right, so right here, back to here, is what we're going to work on here. And what we're going to do, actually, is back this up. And we're going to do a small helix up. Oh, this would be something else. First of all, let's do this. I think I can make this go over the top and put that there. That creates a block section. Second, we're in a left curve. Oh, that's flat. I don't want it flat. Oh, wait. Okay. Left bank. Oh, it's in its own way. Oops. Now it's not. Now the balloon stall's in the way again. Damn. Okay. All right. Back to this here. Oh, hold on a second. Hold, please. All right, so best friend called me there. Okay, so there's that. Now we go this. Bend it like Beckham back the other way, and we can't do that either. Okay, so let's nix the idea of the... Nope, can't do that either. Okay, I have an idea. A-Train, you're full of ideas. Yeah, I know. Go straight. Brake right, Jester. Give me the right curve. Ah, it won't go. Damn. Then what if we just bring this up 10 feet to here? Do the photo section. And then there we go, like that. Block brake at 9 miles an hour. Oh, we're 10 feet too high. Which was part of the whole issue. I knew I was too high anyway. I can't get down in that distance. Let me see if I can just get the path out here, and then we'll work around that part. Okay, that gets the path taken care of. Now, what if we back this up? What if we work this way? Wait, I backed this up, didn't I? I did. Oh, I backed it up because I took out... Oh, wait. Okay, now we're good. I'm going to have to go back to the underground photo section. Block brake. Left. Or that could be the... No, we'll do underground. Did I take a section of path out? I did. I screwed something up here. Hang on. Yeah. Oops. I was like, why is everybody kind of clustered in that spot there? That's why. Because you goofed it up. All right, here's what we can do. We can keep the... no, not that. Just do a straight section. Okay, wait. We're almost there. Almost got it. Bend it there. Change this to the photo section. And Presto Chinju, Rocky. I think we're good. 4 trains, no. Let's do 3 trains. And hit it. The trains are holding here, here, and here. That one will hold there. Oh, whoa. Hold it. Full stop. Hang on. All right, now try. Yeah, there we go. So that kind of straightens it out a little bit. So that'll allow the train to run all the way through to this point. And then this train's out of the way. All right, this is looking better. There we go. All right, we got this figured out. Shoo. Banzai! There we go. Give it a little more reddish. Now, what's the problem? I see kids walking onto the path, but... Oh, there they are. All right, we're good. Now they don't want to go on because it's raining. For F's sake. And the music... Do orient. There we go. Oh, you know what? Here, let's change it. We're going to call it Tokyo Drift. Drive? What an idiot. Did I seriously put Drive? Oops. Tokyo Drift. There. How about that? You like apples? How about them apples? That is not the color I wanted. Train 1 can have red. Train 2 can have yellow. Train 3 can have blue. Oh, I see. This is through, under, up this way. So if they're coming this way, they're actually coming onto the ride. All right, there we go. With the speed and the timing and everything, this block break here is kind of redundant. Well, I'm going to watch this train and see how it reacts as it comes through it. Because it won't have to stop. It slows it down, though. Oh, that's not bad. No, that's okay. It just trims the speed. It's effectively a trim brake. Cool. That's a high excitement, high intensity, medium nausea rating. We need a mechanic in the area, and there's a mechanic right there. Archie. Yo, Arch. All right, there. Archie should have that covered now. All right, clowns. Y'all are in the wrong place here. But I will let you stand there and look. How much more stuff do you want to try to pack in this space? That's pretty freaking sweet. I think, I mean, that's pretty simple. What's the highest drop height? Maybe 60 feet? Nope, that's not what I want. 75 feet. Wow. All right, let's take a quick look at the park here, see how we're doing. 15 grand an hour on Purple Haze. Spaceballs to Coaster, who's making 10 grand. Green in the Gills ain't making a whole lot because there's just not a demand for it. Woody, there's hardly anybody back over here. Tuskegee Airmen is broken down. Their kids saying they're not paying that much to go on it. Nope. All right. So that's... I think you usually got to drop down to about $1.20. Oh, Bumblebee is full. Bumblebee's making 6 grand an hour. People go on something more thrilling than Woody. Can't afford, or Cloud 9. Can't afford it. Right next. Oh, go loop around the other way. Not paying that much for popcorn? Well, go get a burger then. See if that frickin' satiates you. Dumbass. Shoom. I think that's actually a pretty slick little coaster. What do you guys think? Would you ride it? Tokyo Drift? I mean, it's basically you get your vertical drop. And if I had one more tile, I'd have gone one more tile straight this direction, so the train is then straight as it comes to the vertical drop. But look at that. I mean, it's a smooth turn at the bottom. Then you get a vertical climb, so you get some negative G's coming over the top. Let's see what those rate at. Total airtime 1.6 seconds. Negative 1.6 vertical G's. Max positive is 4.27. That's a lot. That's me at the bottom of that climb out. But then you just have a nice easy bank turn, trim, slide down, bank turn, slow down, stop, boom, done. I don't know if that's worth $5, but I don't care. The kids are paying it. That's all that matters. And you can pay $3.50 for a picture too. I mean, that is, I mean, we could have shortened up Purple Haze, Purple Haze, to stay within the confines of the park. Could you imagine just this being your amusement park? Just this area right here. You got 3 roller coasters in there. Major thrill ride, somewhat fun thrill ride. There's nobody riding. Not paying that much. Right, $3. No wonder. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. I'm going, nope. We ain't doing this time. If I find you, you're done. All right, I see a busted bench. I see another 2 but 3. Oh, no. Nope. First thing we do is we go fix all that. Oops, game's paused. So we have a problem child somewhere in the park. Or two. I don't see any destroyed trash cans. Okay. So now the question is, what seems to be the problem, officer? Nope, not that. Let's go to this. I feel sick. Okay. Well, whoever it is, they must have gotten it out of their system. I've been queuing for bow hire 1 for ages. Oh, kids don't want to pay that much for a burger. $3? You don't want to pay that much for a burger? I will drop you in the lake. Or watch that attitude. How long can you tread water? I want to get off Ferris wheel number 1. Well, poop. It looks like we missed our opportunity to send someone to their watery demise today, but that's okay. But you see what I'm saying? If we take out the second loop, and actually I've got an extra piece of track right here, that could be shortened up. The station could be shortened up 1 section, maybe 2. There's a little bit of a straight run out of the station. You could just immediately go into the vertical and then loop. Although, no, because the slopes are the same. So you could remove 1, 2 sections of track. That's 2 squares. And 1 or 2 sections of, maybe 1 of the station. Because this is 1 big section of track, like all this. So we could just go up, you know, pull up into the vertical and then peek it over. Or you don't even have to peek it over. I mean, I just do that for looks. As long as the trains don't fly off the end of it, you're good. But yeah, otherwise we've got all this within Dinky Park. That's very, and we don't really, I mean, we did kind of build this underground. So there's probably a way we could squeeze in like another little coaster running around above stuff, which gets a little stupid, I think. Because here we're just running around above the paths. Are we above? Oh, we are above. This does go over top of Purple Haze. Okay. That is really, it's kind of one of my cooler little parks here. And again, you got this whole section over here with two more roller coasters, a gentle ride. Oh, you know what? Kids are bitching about the wait time here for the bow hire. So let's see if that placates them. Oh, busted bench over there too. You're like, I waited too long for this. I karate judo chop the bench. Oh, damn. This kid's lost. All right. So, in other words, this is goofed up. So, let me unpause. All right, kids. Off the ride. Everybody out of here. Let's see. If I was worried that would happen, but you know what? Oh, I think this will fix it. There, let's just do that. And then let's reopen it. And then as the line builds back up, so they shouldn't be able to get through this space, hopefully. All right, no stupid kids go this way. Because it seems dumb to me. I mean, if you have the water trikes, you're pedaling, right? It seems dumb to me that if you're rowing, You don't want all this crap in your way. The bumper boats works well for this. You know, you get a nice big open space. You just have to control, you know, you have to set boundaries, as it were. Let's fix that bench. I don't want anybody saying the vandalism here is really bad. Right now, so what's the wait time? You can't afford boat hire 1. Good God. Well, it's $2. So boat hire, now you can use the, you know, you can do the swans, which it still gets a 2.1 excitement. I don't know if that's because it gets close to this or proximity bonus or whatever. All right, so now we're back up to kind of a full line. Let's do this. $2.13. Did it just go down? Now the queue line's starting to... Okay, now maybe we're going to move a little quicker by releasing the boats faster. Yeah, because now one's waiting. One just launched, one's waiting, one's coming in, another one's coming in behind it. So, I don't know. We didn't quite get to 1,000 guests, but that's okay. I really do like this part of the park, though. This is really cool. Well, that's got an 8.58 intensity rating. Holy crap. All these kids standing here about to puke. Running out of cash. Yep, you're screwed. I could tuck another slide in here somewhere and hey, it's 50 cents to ride. All right, so the line for thrill riders is picked back up, so is Tuskegee Airmen. Now we've had a minute for this to evaluate because I really want to understand. The only thing I used to put the TV cameras in, I didn't realize they had a function. I thought they were just for looks. Obviously they're not. All right, now we're up to 9 minutes. I've been queuing for boat hire for ages. Okay, so here's what we're going to do then. We're going to put a couple of entertainers in the line. And we're going to have Arnie switch to a I guess a pirate costume. Sure, Arnie the pirate. All right, now let's see. Want to go on something? It was great. Okay, kids are saying it's great. Are they complaining about the line? Now the queue time is down to 8 minutes. And I didn't realize that if you kind of trapped an entertainer in a long queue line, that would also be the positive effect. So, yeah, it's a big deal. Can't afford it. It was great. I don't see anybody crying about the wait time. 9 minutes. 9 minutes is what it was. A bunch of people were complaining. Okay. Can't afford it. It was great. Want to go on something more thrilling. Okay. That's fine. So roller coaster right across the street and one right around the corner. Okay, I think we got the solution there. You got to put the TVs up every tile, and then assign an entertainer to the line. And the kids, I think that has in the mechanics of the game, has an impact on, it's like, hey, nope, all good now. Kids are entertained. So. Well, that's Dinky Park. And look, we had all this space over here. We still didn't even fill up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Roller Coaster Tycoon. Now available on Steam from Chris Sawyer Games. Actually, Atari has the rights to it, but they had a bunch of legal back and forth, and I don't even claim Atari because Atari screwed up RCT3, so the hell with them. This is Chris Sawyer's invention, creation, work of love. So go get this. Go get Roller Coaster Tycoon Deluxe Edition and Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 off of Steam. They're cheap. I think there may even be a humble bundle going on right now. Then you get Open RCT 2. You can see the deal for it in the upper right corner. And you install that. I think I believe it was free. Okay, and that allows you to run these 25-year-old games on modern Windows 10 and 11 machines. Plus, there's a whole bunch of track pieces. These guys, they've actually continued the development of the game by bringing different track pieces that weren't in rides before. Like you may have just had, like the go-kart only had the 90-degree, like in one tile, and then the 3-tile 90-degree turn or 2-tile. They now got the bigger turn and even the bigger turn. So yeah, you need to check that out. So it makes the game a lot more fun. So I hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, and subscribe. Turn on that bell icon so you know when we go live or upload a video. Join us on Discord. Follow us on X/Twitter. Links in the description below, as is a link if you want to make a donation to help support the channel financially. You can do that via PayPal, and we sure do appreciate it. Hope everyone has a great Valentine's Day and rest of your weekend. Hope you have a great day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are on planet Earth or beyond. I'm A-Train. It's over. And I'm out.